Welcome, YouTube, or should I say StreamYard. How's it going? Jimmy P's Aquariums, Dragon Lair, how are you? Good to see you in here again. And then we have the infamous Chubby Guppy. One second. Oh, see, it's not going to let me do it. All right, maybe just turning that on did it. Let me see. Nope. Hold on. I'm going to have to, nope, don't want that. Where's that camera mic? Here we go. I got to switch it to the other camera. Logi. Camera not available. I'll make it available. Really? Dang, really? Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm trying to get this other camera on. StreamYard, yeah. Oh, hell, I got it all jacked up. Oh. Give me a sec, please. 1 second. Yeah, why won't it not give me the 922? I don't know. Let me try something. Well, that sucks donkey do. All right, well, we'll just roll with this one, I guess. Pumpkin King, TN Aqua. How's it going? Let me unplug it, plug it back in. Maybe StreamYard will pick it up. It does that sometimes. Because look at this computer camera. Holy hell, is that bad? Hold on. Let me see if I can kick it on now. No, it's not going to let me. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy like a fox. Yeah, I don't understand what the deal is with that. Hold on, we'll try kicking this app on again. But anyways, how's everybody doing? Put that in the background. How's everybody doing? Wait for some more people to get in here. Let's throw this up. Copy a clipboard. Copy. Here. Michelle Kinsey, welcome. How are you? All right, let's see now what we can do with this crap. Display one, yeah, Chrome, StreamYard, Google Chrome, horizontal flip, flippity flip, Chrome. Why is it coming up Chrome? It's like it's not, sorry, the camera wasn't even plugged in. It was that long drive from from Chicago, man. Freaking Chicago. Holmes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. There we are. There we are. All right, all right, all right. Click this white balance so it gets my whiteys all right. Okay, Zoom is good. And we're out of that. Hello, hello. Let me jump over here. Now we got to switch it over. There we go. All right, woo woo. Got it. I just got to keep my eyes open everywhere. So, welcome. How is everybody doing here in StreamYard land? I hope everyone's doing good. We're going to hang out for an hour tonight. So, it's 7:11. So, we'll go a little after 8 o'clock. But I just wanted to come on and say hello to everyone. And, what do we got? Oh, did I miss? I did. Still in ya is still in your. Hello, hello. But Jimmy Pews. If anyone's got any questions about Aquashella, if anybody, I'm sure. Hopefully, you guys seen everything that I was sharing today. The streams from because Aquashella has a YouTube channel themselves, so everything's being played on there. All the live streams that they were doing from there, and they're supposed to have the pictures because we had a YouTuber gang photo yesterday. So everybody that was there, we met at the end of the night, and that's why it was so rough for me last night because I had to stay to the end because I didn't want to miss the picture and then drive almost 5 hours home. So. But they said that those photos will be coming out on the YouTube channel, Aquashella. I'm sorry, the Aquashella YouTube channel. The photos will be coming out on there, so you'll be able to see everybody that was there. Losing signal. Everyone, take care. Okay, Michelle. Don't know where you're at, but I hate when that happens. But thank you for stopping by. So, I'm sure as most saw yesterday, or if you caught my my video driving there, we got the car fixed. We decided to go because you can't get your ticket money back. And I tried so hard to get a creator's pass, and I was sending my message on the wrong email, so it wasn't received. And when I got there, I had 100 I'm sorry's, because I was the one who was emailing wrong email. But anyways, so I got my nice little creator pass that I can now keep, showing that I was there this year, and quite excited about that. As you guys can see, the signed Aquashella shirt is up there, and I'll bring it down in a minute. The only name that wasn't on there when I got home last night was our name, so I signed that today. And I even have the silver Sharpie from Aquashella 2021. So, yeah, I had everyone sign it in silver Sharpie. from what's his name? The guy from Taint. God, starts with a B. I don't know. There's so many people I met yesterday, but it's not Brad. Not Blair. But anyways, he's on there. Everybody's on. It's so cool because he signed his name and then wrote Tanked underneath it. The guy was just super, super, super cool. I don't know. I guess maybe sometimes, you may think because somebody's, really popular, got millions of dollars, that they might not be very nice. And John McKenzie, Brent, that's what it is. Thank you. But the guy was just, from the second I said hello, went to shake his hand. I think his hand was out faster than I could get my hand out. Excuse me. Just very welcoming, very down to earth, very humbling person. It's just all smiles. And he focused on you when he was talking to you. He didn't look around everybody else that was walking up, who was walking by and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But anywho, to start out, when we got there, you want to talk nerves, I've never met any of these people before. So, my thought process was, I really didn't know what to expect, but you guys know I have anxiety and all that other stuff. So, anywho, got in there. I wore my Detroit Shrimp shirt and stood in line, got in, went through the little front, where everything's all lit up and stuff, and then went inside. And who was the first one that I saw? I think it was Eric with BuyPetShrimp.com. And then it was Joe's Shrimp Shack, because Eric and Joe shared a booth close to the front. Everybody else was way in the back. So, gosh, am I congested? So I saw them guys, but here the thing was I didn't stop. I walked up to his booth and I was standing there looking, and he looked up, looked at my shirt. And then, people are busy. So I'm not, you got to wait for the right time. So I walked away, and then I went over, I was walking around checking stuff out. And then I came across Flip's booth. And then when I looked inside Flip's booth, you see everybody. It's like huge. It's like every YouTuber. Well, not everyone, because there's, other people doing other things, but there's probably 70% of the YouTubers are in his booth. So I hurried up and beeline past that, kind of, made my own way, was looking around and stuff, because I'm trying to see where everybody is before I decide what I'm going to do. So I'm going through my head what I want to do. So I go to call home to ask my wife, hey, do you want anything while I'm here? Whatever. Because just before I got there, I pulled up, seeing where the place was, and I had forgotten that Chicago's an hour behind us. So when I got to the place, oh, Chubby Guppy. I'm sorry. Chubby Guppy, what's going on? I thought that said, I didn't have my glasses on or as clean. I thought it said Chubbs. What's up, Chubbs and the Chubby Guppy? Sorry for getting those mixed up. So I went down and got a sub so I get some food in me, so I wasn't pouring sweat, all nervous and everything. So my main concern was to meet. I really didn't care what was in the place. I wanted to see the place, but my whole concern was to, I don't know, kind of show respect on going out there, showing up, driving almost 5 hours to, show them that, I'll put in as much work as they do. I'll drive really far and show my support. I've been doing this a while and I haven't been able to show any support really. I mean, a super chat here and there, but so that was my game plan is to go in and, so then anyways, I eat, I show up, I go inside, see a couple people, I'm walking around. I call my wife, and right when I'm on the phone, I turn and look, and there's this really large guy. What's up? This large guy. Now, I mean, and tall. Now, I'm 6'8". A lot of guys, even if they're tall, they're usually not big dudes, And I look around, and he's got a pink goatee, and it's Chattanooga Ed. And I was like, God dang, that's a big dude, because on TV, on YouTube, I don't know, he doesn't look like he's never stands up. So I wouldn't think he's over 6 foot. He's a big dude, So immediately I'm like, oh, and Pec Tech standing right next to him. And they're trying to film something in the room where like a live show's going on. And I'm a big fan of Pec Tech. And so I hurry up, get off the phone, and they're like walking past and they don't recognize me. So I was kind of like, where are you going? They turn around. So that's how we met. And then Dee Dee's Fin Den, hello. And then so then kind of like, I don't know, I kind of paid homage to Pec Tech because, he's been around a long time. The guy's really good at what he does. And then kind of like Ed just took me around and then James came around, Fish Room Fever. He introduced himself. He actually, when I looked over, I see him. He's like, you can't get that voice wrong. And so he come over, said hi. And then he had to take off. They were getting ready to do a live stream. So he took me around. Ed took me around, took me into the booth. But we bought shirts together. So I bought 2 shirts. My wife wanted a shirt, and I bought a 3X because I wanted everybody to sign it. That's why I bought a 3X because, there's a lot of people. So, and I didn't want them to have to write really small to where no one could read what it was. So it was $60 for 2 shirts. I was like, all right. So went over to Flip's booth, and there was I'll just start with some that I can remember, but there's Kate here. I'll just read the shirt and I'll let you guys know. Give you guys an idea of who was there that you didn't see on the videos today. But there was, of course, Flip Aquatics and his wife, Amanda. She was so nice. Amanda was very, very nice. And the funny thing was, the wife of everyone that's there, when I asked them if they would sign next to their husband's name on the shirt, they said, well, it may devalue it. So yeah, Flip, Chattanooga Ed, Fish Room Fever, Pec Tech, SC Aquatics, Susie Q Aquatics, Lisa from KG Tropicals, Crystal's Pets and Plants, Primetime Aquatics, Joanna, Haley with all Oddball Aquatics. She was super cool. They were all super cool. But Haley, she's got the colored hair and she's real spunky. Got a lot of energy. She's super cool to be around. Make you laugh. Science Girl Aquatics, Carrie and Jesse, her and her husband. Eric Lucas by petstrip.com. Hold on. What was it? It's hard to read. Yeah, that's what it is. Brent Raymer. From Tanked. See, some of these I can't read, but it's that isn't hold on, is that KG Aquatics. I think it might be KG Aquatics. Yes, it is KG Aquatics. And then, of course, us. Oh, then you got to go over. It was so cool. Then you got to go over off the cuff. Who was this? This was Joey from Joey Shrimp Shack. He put Shrimping Ain't Easy. He put it on this sleeve because he had to be opposite of who didn't I say yet? Shrimp Jesus, Lucas Bretts. So LRB's on the right side. Joe Shrimp Shack's on the left arm. And I'll show you guys the shirt. So it's all, everybody signed it. Everybody that was there, like I said, KG Aquatics, Prime Time, Pack Tech, you name it. Everybody and here's the thing. There was more that I could have got. But I mean, you got to figure this is like 2 hours worth of stuff or more, because you got to go up, talk to them, say hello. You got to meet them, Well, at least that was my thing. I just didn't want to go up like a fan and go, hey, even though I am a fan, and be like, will you sign my shirt? Because I want to meet them and explain to them, hey, this is who I am. It's tell me about yourself. So there was like Dustin's fish tanks I never got to. Ohio Fish Rescue, Big Rich and his son never got to. They actually kind of disappeared after a while. And there's, a couple more that I wasn't able to catch. But I worked really hard on getting everyone that was close, because inside of Flip's booth is where everyone's at. So Flip's booth, is really large because the YouTuber wall and then the YouTuber live stream booth where everyone goes up to do the live stream. But his store side is small. But then there's tables out front where you could get stuff signed by KG and his wife, the pair, Prime Time and his wife, Chattanooga Ed, Fish Room Fever. There was quite a few that sat up there at the table, Eyeball Aquatics, all that stuff. So it was kind of like all the YouTubers were back there. The only ones that people I know, the only ones that weren't in the back were Eric Lucas and Joe Shrimp Shack. They were toward the front, but everyone else, was in back. So yeah, when you walked up, you could see Flip, and then right here around the corner was LRB. So LRB was like on the end of Flip's hookup. So if you walked around, there's stuff back there, the concession stand and everything. You walk right around, there was LRB, but there was somebody next to him too. They were called Blue Dog Aquatics. And I don't know. Probably LRB was happy with the size of his booth, but I don't know. I thought it would, it's like when you think of LRB, you think of, like signs from Las Vegas and stuff and all lit up. He's just a really humble guy, and he just got a little walkway and stuff. But so anywho, so I went and got the shirts all signed up. Went over, met Lucas and his wife, two more incredible people. I was probably over with LRB so I had to keep walking away. I'm like, dude, I got to go before I have you lose business. Cause people would be walking in cause the hallway was small. And I'm like, look, I'll get out of your way, so I'll be back later. I didn't get any of it. I was going to buy some of his Blue Dreams, but I didn't know if they were his A-list Blue Dreams. But he had gorgeous guppies, gorgeous endlers. He had some pretty little catfish there, tons and tons of plants and mosses. I mean, he had a lot of high quality stuff. Everyone did, Eric Lucas brought some really high end shrimp, like expensive, like purple metallics, Galaxy fishbone. I think they're Vin Galaxy fishbone, pregnant females. You could buy like one pregnant female, a whole bunch of stuff. And he sold out of his super expensive stuff. So that was there if you wanted that. But I got there when I went in, it was like 1 o'clock. So everyone that came, they came way early and bought, all the hot stuff. They bought all that out. But I wasn't there. I mean, I probably would have dug into my piggy bank if there was something really hot there that I wanted. But I got some cool stuff. So, and the thing is I don't know. People that I got stuff from, I mean, I would have got stuff from other people too that I respect. They just didn't have anything that, other than stickers and stuff. But, so one super cool thing is I want $100 gift card to, Aquatic Arts through, Oddball Aquatics. They chose my number, want $100 gift certificate. So I get to spend that, and that will be spent quite soon. And because we ordered long fin super red plecos, bristle nose plecos from them. So their stuff is really high quality. But I got her Oddball Aquatic sticker, and then the Aquatic Arts. These are really that says coupon code. She was giving these away 15% off as a coupon code. So if she gave you the sticker, you could use this code to get 15% off. So I got Aquatic Arts sticker, Haley sticker, and she had her kid there with her. I mean, it was a blast. Let me see. This feels really heavy it's probably because of the stickers on front. But yeah, I'm not letting anybody steal my code, but it's $100. So we're really excited about that. So we got to meet everybody even after signing shirts, hang out, but the bad thing is like I couldn't really get comfortable. Reason being is because I knew I wasn't staying, and so I had to do as much as I could with the time that I had allotted to me. So it wasn't like, and here's another thing. It's like taking videos there is like, I don't know. It was, I think I was more set on making sure that I met who I wanted to meet, shook hands with who I wanted to shake hands with, showed, the respect that I wanted to show. All that stuff, and not forgot anybody, that has really helped me along in the hobby, with the shrimp and stuff. So it was really important for me to get there, help out if I need, it's not like I put it out there, but if anybody needs anything, whatever, but, just let people know, who I am, what I'm about, stuff like that. So it was really, really fun. I didn't do a lot of videoing. Here's the thing is everyone was focused in like Flip's booth, and on the end was LRB. So you got Flip, everybody, and then LRB. So really everyone that has to do with fish and shrimp, except Eric and Joe that were up front that I know of, they were right there. So I really didn't have to travel far. I'd hang out with LRB, then I'd leave him for a minute, and Dustin's Fish Tanks was right there. And he was always swamped. That guy, he's another one that's swamped. They're all swamped, you know. And so I go back over to Flips, or I go walking around. So I wanted to do some shopping, you know, and spend as little as possible. But just to see, is there anything there even worth buying? You know, because more or less to explain what Chicago Aquashella is or was, and the reason, I mean, I took like a couple little 20-second videos, but I didn't do anything. For one, here's the thing. For one, what if people don't want their face or their kids' face on YouTube and all that stuff? I don't have all these people's permissions. And you know what? I was like, look, if my son was here, you know, I'd want to be at whatever. So I'm not going to do it. So I kind of videoed up high, moved really quick so you could see stuff. But it was kind of like a big flea market, kind of like, you know, just where you go and all the vendors are selling their stuff. It's just all vendors. That's it, vendors. So it's saltwater vendors, freshwater vendors. Then it's like that, you know, they sell the scrubbers for in the tank, all sorts of trinkets, grabbers, this, that, anything you think of, fish tanks, lights, you know, which is cool because it's all this stuff that is here's my take on it. It's stuff that you don't see in your store. So you go in the store, maybe in another couple months, you'll see it start to roll in, you know, so it's kind of like newer stuff on the market that is just coming in. So, so one thing we did get is, and I got it from, because they gave me a cool bag too. I made sure that I didn't forget. If anyone's interested, make sure that I'm giving the right. Yep. Okay. This is their card. In the public, you give up all your rights to privacy. Yeah, but it's I don't know. It's I understand that, but I just wanted to respect everybody. And it was like, to me, there wasn't really anything to video to where anybody go, what? All we see is a bunch of stuff. We don't get to see what's there. You know, like Chattanooga Ed went around to almost everyone because he's there before they're open. You know, so it's way better than me trying to do it. There's hundreds of people there, and, you know, all you're seeing is people's heads. You don't see tanks or nothing. So, but I do understand what you're saying. But this company, Vast Ocean Pet Supply. So if anybody's going to want this, they can replay this and get that info, especially when it's not blurry. Well, it was good there for a minute. So, come on, God damn it. Well, it was clear there, so you're going to have to go and rewind it. But they're a North American distributor. I don't know why that. Probably because I shake. But it's not zooming. So anyways, so they had a whole bunch of stuff. Let me tell you, I'm sure most people know, when you go out in the public, and you know you're going to be doing a lot of talking. And you know you're going to eat and all sorts of stuff through the day. It's a good thing to bring bubble gum, you know, because you don't want, you know, to have, you know, yuck mouth and halitosis. There was some, oh my gosh, you just walk up, you're like, oh, it like slap you in the face. It was so bad. It reminded me of it when I was going around to some of the cubes. I was like, somebody, instead of bringing donuts every morning, needs to bring Trident or something. Because it was bad. I mean, so bad, this is no joke, so bad that when I would walk up to a cube to look at some of the stuff that they're offering, I turn around and walk away because they'd say, hey, how you doing? I'm like, oh. And I just turn and lift my hand up like this and walk. It was bad. Halitosis. Anyways, drum roll, please. I think these are coolest thing in the world because I hate the metal ones. I can never get in between a short one and a really long one. And I don't know. I just feel that they don't work as good. So I was able to find a pair of carbon fiber tweezers. I don't know if they sell these anywhere, but they were selling them there. These were cheaper actually than a lot of the metal ones. They're very easy to squeeze. They're super cool looking. They're about 3/16 of an inch thick. But these, I don't know. Let me see if it says on the pack. It's a lot of Asian writing. I do not know. It doesn't say. It's all in it's not in English. So they're made by Vast Ocean. Vast Ocean. It doesn't say the length, but I guess they're 20 inches. But these things are the cat's meow. You can see they got the carbon fiber design, just like you'd get on a car, and they got a good springy handle. They're real easy to squeeze, and they go apart really far. Now, they're not flexible. If you hold them way down here, the handle will move a little bit. But if you see how they'll touch like down here, they grab hold, but you could twist them like a regular one. They grab hold enough, with the rubber tips to do what you want to do. If you have anything super heavy in your tank, you're going to probably want to use your hand anyways. But these things are super cool. They had them at $25. He said he'd sell them to me for $20. And I said, well, how much for 2 pair? And he said, how's 18 a piece? I was hoping he would have said 15 because I would have bought 2 pair. I ended up getting only 1 pair. So the carbon fiber tweezers. So we can feed our gulper cats and stuff and, all sorts of stuff with those. So number 1, tweezers. Well, that was kind of, the first thing we bought. I think that was, then the 2 shirts. So we bought 2 shirts. The first one is the same as the signed one, and they're the 2021 Chicago Aquashella. They had 2019 and 2020 there also. I'm not going to try to collect them all. So I didn't buy any of those. And the different years have like different colors. So the front design, it's, totally different. Then they had some like ones for girls, with like white shirt with stuff. So it's kind of cool if you want to do something different. So those were like the only couple things that I bought. It was like $5.50 for a pop, no refills. I bought another thing from the same company. Now, if you have big fish, kind of like Chubbs and, some others in here that I know, Pumpkin King keeps a lot of African cichlids and stuff. But, they sell like these nets at the store. And these nets, it's so small that every time I go to scoop something, my big fish hate it. Their fins get caught in it, and it's just terrible, And I've always wondered, I started seeing some videos to where they were using like fishing nets, where you go fishing with them, for really large fish. And I thought, yeah, that's cool. Well, the same company with the tweezers, they actually were selling nets, and any size net was $10. I didn't understand it, why the prices were the exact same, but I got the very large net. It's like a basket because I have very large fish, and I have the gulper cats. This is very soft. It's doubled up, so it's a doubled net. Only on, oh, no, it isn't. Nope, single. It is not doubled up. Single net, but the holes are very large. It's very smooth and soft, and it's nice to scoop them up and have that big basket, instead of the one that, goes small at the bottom. Now you got a big wide basket, so you scoop it up. You could even use this, like, put over the top so the fish doesn't come out. But these, I don't like these for my big fish. They hurt them. I get all scared and everything. But so this one, I don't have anything this long. Me and Luke put it together last night, put all the attachments on it. But it extends out kind of like a pool, a net for your pool. It probably goes, I don't know, 2 foot to the net. I have a 125, but it's not like I can't get on top and I don't know. It's not bad. I like it, but the net's super cool. So $10 for this, $20 for the tweezers. Same company. Once again, it's Vast Ocean. If you guys are interested, they said they got all their stuff online. There it is. So check them out. Really cool. Also, Eric Lucas, if you like to buy boosts, he's buypetstrip.com. You can look him up on YouTube or on Facebook, or look up his website. Also, and then you got Joe Shrimp Shack. So you got Joe Shrimp Shack. Joe's a shrimp YouTuber, sells shrimp. Also sells some really nice plecos. And then a few of these. And then this was saltwater. But I'll show it to you. I don't do saltwater, but they gave me the card. Oh, is it Florida? Yep. Oops, sorry. Right. So I had a ton of stickers, but when I came home last night, they didn't last long. Luke scooped them up super quick. So what do we got? How long do we got? About 20 minutes. So Luke scooped stickers up. So I had Tennessee Mafia, Fish Room Fever. I had everyone's stickers, and now they're all over his door, which is cool because they get displayed all the time. But 2 things I did get. Is, there's, like I said, I was there to meet, but I was there to get things that are valuable to me. So it was getting the shirt signed for the Shrimp Room. And they were, saying, I didn't want it signed anywhere but on the front, in case I want to get it framed. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I got to do it so it doesn't get dirty. But the other cool things was LRB was LRB. A lot of people gave away stuff, right? So you go up, get stickers, all sorts of stuff. There's some people that didn't give away stuff. LRB gave everything away. He had all of his posters, stickers, everything free. Really? I'm sorry, but the stuff is not cheap. It's not cheap looking. It doesn't feel cheap. It's really heavy. And I was honored to get it, and I was honored that he signed it for me. So LRB signed this poster, The Mad Scientist. So I'll have this for here. If my son doesn't take it. And 2, he signed it again. What I would believe is, because he's, Shrimp Jesus and the Wizard, and I want to show the artwork is by Alex Williamson. Most people know that, but if you do not, He does stuff living in your aquarium. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it's called, but yeah. So I have 2 posters by LRB, both signed by LRB. They're not pre-signed like a lot of things are. These are posters that he signs right then and there. So to me, they're invaluable. It's just the T-shirt, you can't replace it, and the posters you could, but you're gonna have to buy them. You'd have to order them, and then he'd probably have to roll them up and stuff. I went out to my car after I got everything that was important to me. I went out to my car and I pack it. I put it in my car, laid it flat. I made sure if I drove home with the windows open, it didn't get destroyed. So, and then last but not least, so after all this is going on, and it's getting right towards 7:00. I talked to Rob a lot. Rob, let me just say, Rob and LRB being 2 of the, non-fish, KG Aquatics, incredible couple. Let me just start off by saying everyone there is nothing like meeting them on YouTube. I am sorry, but I do not care what you say about someone on YouTube, which is going to be nice. Oh, they seem like a great person. Go meet them face to face. At least all these people, they blow your mind at how nice they are. It's just like you can't believe that, none of it's a show. None of it is a show. They're not nice just for their channel, and then they're mean behind the scenes. They are some of the sweetest people. The dudes are cool. They're dudes, they're guys, you could sit down. I don't know if you drink, if you don't, I don't know if everybody want to have a beer or whatever, they're guys that you could hang out with and like go fishing and be buddies with. Super, super cool from the amount of time that I spent with them. Because like I said, their wives are doing scapes. They're doing scapes. They're helping them. They're doing talks. They're signing stuff. So it's like, you get in where you fit in. Even though, I'm a creator and a YouTuber with them and I'm in that booth, it's still, I don't want to take up a ton of their time. But it didn't matter. Any time that I said, hey, ask them a question, or even when I went to shake their hands, their faces lit up and they were just very, very positive and excited to make you smile. It's like their goal is to make you happy and make you smile. And at no time did I feel like it was fake. It was just like, seriously, like, hey, how about we all just go down the road to a restaurant and hang out? Even though they did that later, I had to leave. But, they're that type of people. Primetime Aquatics, his beard is real. I was going to pull on it, actually, like some kids do Santa to make sure. But it's real. He's another great guy, and it was funny because when we did the picture at the end of the night, so many of the guys are bald. They shaved their heads. There was a whole section of like bald guys. You got Brett from Tanked, KG Aquatics, Primetime Aquatics, Flip Aquatics, and then all these other people that were coming in, that are bald. It's just like Petrol Man 1185. It's just it was pretty funny, but no, wait, it was SC Aquatics Paul. I think no, he's got hair. But no one that I met, and I would be honest because I don't have a problem with it, no one that I met could I even find, like, even if they were having a bad day, you didn't know. If they didn't eat breakfast, hadn't had their coffee, nothing whatsoever was there at any time to where I said, God, they're not very nice, or geez, can you take the time out for me? They were above and beyond respectful. That's it. Just made me feel so good because my anxiety was up here, and my stress, and because it was, it's not like they're millionaires, but on YouTube in our hobby, they're to me at least, they're important people. And I realized outside of YouTube, as regular people, they're important people because they're so nice. So, anyways, God, I can't. Oh, so toward the end of the night, we're all supposed to stay around 7:00, get this big, huge photo because Saturday's the busy night. Today was the slower night. But I'm sure there's people there today that weren't there yesterday that couldn't make it, what have you. But anyway, so just before, Rob had a lot of cool stuff for sale, right? He had like his drip acclimating little rubber hose with little plastic clip, nice little hookup he puts together, has it in a bag. He's got all these little packages made, he's selling Dennerlay tanks, he's selling shrimps and, everything. Well, I'm a TDS guy. I like TDS pens, and it's hard to find a good TDS pen, right? Well, you guys all know I use let me show you. I use the store down the street for me sells these HM Digital TDS pens, and you can set them. You can put them in stuff and set them. I've been using these for years. They're great, but these do not have a hold button. So when I dip it down into the dark and then I pull it up, it's back to zero. I have to go get a flashlight and shine it, right? Well, the one TDS pen that I really don't, I mean, they're really good, but I'm a guy who doesn't use a TDS pen with a temperature gauge on it, and this does TDS and temp. If you can see it at top, and this is an HM Digital also. So this does the same thing. You put it in there, you can hold. But the thing is these will read more that's in your water column than a regular just TDS pen because these are so sensitive because they read temperature. So there's a difference between these two. Not much, but there's a difference. So I'm used to just using this. So I was like, man, well, and and I like blue. Well, Rob had TDS pens. And I'm like, all right, well, I want a TDS pen. So this was my last purchase at the night. Everything was in the car. I was like, let me get one thing. So I went over and these were on the table. It's the HM Digital, the TDS Easy, just like the brown one I just showed you. But this does just the TDS, doesn't do temperature, and it's got the hold button. So we were sitting there, and, he come to talk to me for a minute, tell me some stuff, and we were talking about some stuff, and I was thanking him for everything and blah, blah, blah. And I told him, I said, hey, I want to get one of these TDS pens. Now, look, I made a joke with him. I'm a jokey guy, when I'm in a good mood. I don't like disrespectful joke. I just joke. They're like, I don't know, kind of silly jokes, dumb jokes. But we were all standing around and Rob was messing with the computer stuff and not softly, but I said, hey, since we're all YouTubers, I said, do we have to pay Rob's full price on all of his products or do we get half off? And he turned around and smiled and said, what? And I said, nothing. So right toward the end there, I said, hey, I want to get one of these TDS pens. He's like, oh, yeah? And I said, yeah, but there's one thing. He said, what? I said, I want you to sign it. So he's like, what? Sign the package? I said, no, sign the TDS pen. So he actually signed it. If you can see it. It was done in black. I should have gave him the silver, but right there it says Flip. And then his name. I can read it really good, but it's just blue. It's dark blue. But so, he put a little smiley face on. I thought it was cool. I mean, it's like, I don't know, going somewhere and you get, I wanted to get as many signatures as possible because it means a lot. And so I said, okay. And his mother runs, you want to talk about an incredible person. His mother runs the booth, his mother and his wife and a few other people. And I said, do I got to pay your mom for this? And he's like, just put it in your bag. I said, oh, I was like, so not only did you give me a $20, he charges $20 for him, $20 TDS pen, but you also signed it and gave it to me for free. So, I mean, yeah, okay, the guy probably makes hundreds of thousands of dollars with a TDS pen, but he still gave it to me for free. He signed it, and, so Rob is a person. It's another one. It's I don't know. The guy's got more smiles than I do. He smiled 24/7. He runs around chicken with his head cut off. Didn't see him get upset one time. And he literally would come over and shake my hand. Hey, you having fun? How you doing? Gave me a hug when I got there. Gave me my creator's pass. Say he's sorry that he didn't get it to me. All this and that. And let me know that, if I come to, the one in Texas, I'll be taking care of there, all this and that. But just the whole time I was there, he made me feel like I was literally a family member. It was super, super cool. And there's a lot of people there for him to appease and make happy. Everyone's pawing at him to, hey, we need to do this. We need to do this. We need to do this. Say the camera's down, this and that. Not that they want, to shake his hand, which everyone does. But, he's the one who's setting everything up. So he's going a million miles an hour. He literally just stopped, come over, hey, shake your hand. And, it's an incredible person. LRB, incredible person. Another one is like he's my cousin or something, or somebody you fish with all the time, or just beyond cool. You see him on the videos, the Zen Ginger. You see him on videos and stuff. You see everybody on videos, and okay. You see them on the video, but you don't really get to meet them and see that personality that they have. There's more to it than just a YouTube personality. And, you hear everybody say, oh, yeah, I met him. Great person. You're like, well, I'd like to meet him and make that judgment for myself. So, yeah, LRB, just a glowing personality. His hair and beard and all that stuff is all real. Really funny guy. He's got a great, he's just got a great demeanor about himself. So those two off the top, Rob and LRB, were, it's huge that went so good. Chattanooga Ed went great. James Fisher and Fever went great. Like I said, KG Tropicals. Peck Tech. Psh, that dude is as gentleman as, I don't know if he's a few years older than me. He doesn't seem, I don't know, maybe he's 55 or something, 54. Really big time gentleman, is really laid back cat. So as Pack Tech, I got to meet because I just respect that guy's videos and everything he does. The people he has on is super cool. SC Aquatics, Oddball Aquatics, all the people that were there. I'm missing a bunch of people. I'd have to read the shirt to get everybody on there. But everyone that's on my shirt, I met all of them. And I should say every single YouTuber was incredible. There wasn't, like I said, there wasn't even not one that even seemed like they were upset. Not a one of them. Not a one that thought, even when I saw them with like other people, just non-YouTubers come up to get an autograph or something, that they were like little kids when you throw candy, when the fair would come down the street and they throw candy out to the side, all the kids would run to it to get it. That's how they are. I was like, hey, would you guys sign my shirt? And they would just flock it. Yeah, we'll sign it. And take the pen or the marker and sign it. It was just like everyone was like beyond happy to be asked to do something. to make everyone happy and to give everybody stuff, when they were there. It was just, and then here's the other thing. So other booths like had drawings. You had to pay to get a ticket, and like they donated or something or what have you, which is cool. But the YouTube booth, every YouTuber, everyone that was there, nope, free ticket. So I won $100 gift card to Aquatic Arts for free. I didn't have to buy the ticket, nothing. LRB, I think gave away $100. Flip gave away 50. They gave away books, all sorts of stuff. I mean, nothing where you go, oh God, what am I going to do with this? Like top of the line stuff. Like I said, $100. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you could buy for $100 at a Aquatic Arts. I mean, you could get a lot, so 503 Terry's Tropical Tanks. What about Dustin? He seemed like a chicken with his head. That's what I was saying. Dustin's Fish Tanks. I didn't get a chance to talk to Dustin because every time I was there, every time I'd walk by, Dustin's like a really in-depth explainer. So like when you come up, he's like so in-depth on telling the person whatever they're buying or whatever they're asking them about, and it's like, well, I don't want to get in a line in front of this guy's booth, and he can't take his time with the customer that's in front of him. So I'll just keep walking around. Every time I walked around, hey, he was busy every single time. And so I didn't get a chance to talk. He did walk past me. He walked past me. I said, hey, how's it going? And he's like, hey, what's up? I said, nothing. And right back to his booth. He's that go because the people are there. Not that they want to see him, but they want to learn what he has to teach. And the guy was crazy on just giving all that info, which everyone else was too. But Dustin's all by himself. He had one guy with him, but you got to figure it's just two guys on a really long booth, on a big booth. So if 10 people walked up and they all want to see, let's say just see Dustin, he's got all these people, he really doesn't have other people kind of like break it up and be like, hey, can I help you down here or anything like that? So he's got to really break it down quick. So, yep, I saw him. Did I say hi to 503, 50 Trizay? Yes, he did seem like a chicken with his head. You know who I didn't see, which I'm really upset about, is Chevy Fish. I was there, did not see Chevy Fish. I saw Lefty 3213A there. I finally got to meet Lefty. But I didn't see Chevy Fish there. But I think Chevy Fish was there today. Oh, is Kevin in here? Kevin's Canines and Aquatics. What up? So yeah, that's how it that's how it went. It was just beyond anything I could expect. Like I said, I'm a really nervous person when I go to meet somebody that not only do you look up to, but you respect. That's the biggest thing is you respect them. Now, here's the thing is I can respect somebody. And when you meet them, you can lose that respect because, maybe they're not who you thought they were. These people were beyond what I thought they were. And here's the thing is, a lot of them, I belong to all their, I'm subbed to all their channels and stuff, but, I don't watch fish tube channels all day long. I don't watch shrimp channels all day long, but like I watch little this, little that. I watch some of Terry. I watch, Chubbs. I bounce around. this and that here and there. I watch live streams. I do like Mike Tyson. I watch his podcasts. I watch a lot of podcasts. People that were had big positions in the world while I was growing up, stuff, to catch my attention. But, I'm sub to their channels and I do watch their stuff. And, I'm a fish keeper wholeheartedly, most definitely, I'm a fish keeper. It's what I started out with. So when I see that they do something on something that I'm interested in, I watch. But most of the time I just hop in, say hello, everyone, and get out. It's good for their channel and analytics and all that stuff. Yep. Hot boxing with Mike Tyson. That is it. Mike Tyson, look, like I'm not going to get into it, but, it is what it is, but he's got a really good, I watch him. I watch Joe Rogan's podcast. I watch, who else do I watch? I watch, hold on. Let me see if I could tell you. Ben Shapiro. Do you guys watch Ben Shapiro? I love that. Some of that stuff is hilarious. I watch stuff like that. So I'm not. But here's the thing is, I try to show love. I try to watch everyone's YouTube channel, at least to hop in, say hi. Sometimes if I know somebody's watch hours are down low, I'll come over, turn my computer on or my phone, and just let the phone run all night, leave it off to the side to get them hours. I do all sorts of stuff like that to help people out. But like I said, just because I'm not a full-fledged fish tuber doesn't mean that I don't try to do what I can for people. So what is this? Says I stepped away from Rogan. It just didn't feel right after he moved. Yeah, it's different. And it's I don't know. It's kind of hard to watch somebody that's slurring down whiskey, smoking weed, and doing a whole bunch of stuff. It's like, where's this conversation going? Or are we just all sitting around getting wasted? Are we actually having a stream, or are we just getting wasted? I'm not too sure. But if he's not getting high and get wasted, and he usually has someone on there pretty cool. But Mike Tyson, he just smokes a lot on his channel, but a lot of his the people on there come out of Detroit. I respect all these big time boxers from when I was a kid, so it's an incredible thing to watch, to hear about these professional boxers, how their life was. I mean, even Eminem was on there. I mean, it's really cool stuff. So no, I'm not saying that getting wasted isn't a stream, but it seemed like before he moved to Texas, when he was in California, it wasn't so open book like that. It seemed like it changed a little when he went to Texas, which is good. I mean, like I said, I watch them all the time. I mean, Joe Rogan is one of my number one. Look, I'll hit YouTube, and if he's on, he'll pop up. Pig Patrol TV. I'm a big Pig Patrol. Vinny's. So that's what I'm saying. Copenhagen Bandit. Secret History. Living in your aquarium. Father Fish. I'll just give you guys Dustin's Fish Tanks. Let you guys know what I watch. Milliken Fishing. Stephen P. 2003. Peck Tech. Ohio Fish Rescue. Danikin. RB's Animal Rescue, Mike's Aquatics, Pay's Petite Tanks, Fisher and Fever. I just, Big Tank Hank, Aquashella. But then, let me just scroll down. Yeah, he hasn't been on Mainstay for Fins. Zip Trader, that's about stocks like AMC and stuff, if you guys get into that. Catfish Nation, Rocco, there it is. Olympic Karate KO results in DQ, gold medal for KO'd opponent. Joe Rogan. I watch a lot of stuff. I support Punchy Paints. I support Zip Ties and Bias Pies. You guys want to laugh about a dude out of Canada that is crazy funny? His name is Zip Ties, like zip ties, zip, and with an N, Zip Ties and Bias Plies, BIASPLIES. If you don't mind a guy that swears every other word and does funny stuff, you'd have to watch it. For me to explain it and take it away. But yeah, hot boxing Mike Tyson with Wayne Brady. It's all catch 'em all, but it's all that good stuff. I watch a lot. I support a lot. So, it's just a desperate need to win at all costs. If people knew what the prizes are, everyone would. Oh yeah, points for a show. Yeah, I got points on RB's channel. He makes it too easy. I can't believe some people can't answer some of the stuff that he comes up with. But yeah, I like swearing. I was always someone who liked comedians that swore a lot. Like Cat Williams, Eddie, or Richard Pryor. All the everybody that swore. Like one I really liked was Andrew Dice Clay when he was in his prime. That guy made me laugh so hard. Really, really good. George Carlin, yeah, too bad the guy uploads every couple years. Yeah, been around for a while. True YouTube OG. Yeah, well, I was just put up on him by a kid that I had come in and work for me for a few days. He was watching something on his phone, and I was like, what the hell is that? And my phone keeps going off saying that he's putting up videos, so I don't know if he started up again or not, but yeah, the guy's super, super, super funny. You guys got to check him out. He works on big rigs and the way he words, he says them different ways than we do. He puts a little of his Canadian accent in there, but he makes it sound really funny. The guy he's really a comic, man. He's got his stuff. Swearing every other word. Is he single? I don't know. No, he might be, but he's got a kid, and I really respected him when he probably had his son on there for 10 minutes, and I think one swear word came out of his mouth. When you're doing a video, you're caught up into that acting stuff. I could see where it'd be a little hard to not, to slip and stuff, but I really respected him because you could tell he was holding off and stuff. Dana Ken Aquatics, what is happening? How are you? I'm not sure what the prize is. I'm hoping it's cool fish. A few cans of beer. Yeah, he's uploading more, so yeah, I do enjoy it. Yep, I do enjoy it. That's one person would have been cool to see at Aquashella. Would be Mr. Kenny E. That would have been really cool, but the guy can't be everywhere at once. He is only one person, so I think that's probably, I don't know, probably one of the ones that I watched that wasn't there. Fun game. Yeah, it's probably one of the ones that I watched that wasn't there because so many people were there that I do watch. Well, then it's like there's some people that weren't there, that are even in here that, I'm sure will be next year. Like, I've been doing this for quite a while, and this is the first one I've gone to. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe didn't feel like at the time like I had enough time in to go, and so me being around for a while, and it's not that I carry any weight and I'm anybody, but my name's been seen for a couple years now, so that's why I wanted to show support. And but I don't know. I just can't explain how cool it was to meet people outside of YouTube. Like I said, YouTube does. I don't care. You can sit and laugh like Kenny sits and laughs all day on his channel, but meeting the guys, it's probably a whole nother world. It's just meeting someone face to face, other than on a channel or watching them on YouTube. It's just, it's not the same. So, I was honored to meet everyone that I met. Hopefully, they don't forget me. If we ever see each other again, and like I said, cause like I told Rob, I said, cause Rob is like, I don't know. Rob is crazy. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. He's like, oh, hey, let me do this for you. Let me get this for you. Hey, we're going to dinner tonight. I wasn't able to get your name on it, but I was like, look, dude, I don't expect nothing from nobody. Have you not watched my channel? Nothing. All I expected when I came here was a smile and a handshake and a hello, and hopefully a friendship that'll last for years to come. And he said, well, then you must be very excited right now then, aren't you? And I was like, well, yes, I am. But it's like, so outgoing, so wanting to give you, wanting to just make you happy. LRB too. It's just like and this is what makes me feel bad is, I've been watching them for so many years. They're such great people, and you start talking to them, you don't want to stop. You just don't want to stop. It's like, I'm asking LRB, hey, you want me to get you a pop? I'll go buy a pop. No, I'm good. I'm like, his wife, I'll get you guys pops. And it's like, you go in there and start talking to him. And it's like, you start to become a little like stingy. And it's like, I'm not even paying attention to who's behind me. I'm not going to. I don't care. Hey, look, his wife's here. He's all mine. I'm going to talk to him but then, you get mentally, you got to say, all right, look, there's hundreds of people here that want to meet LRB. So I'd be like, all right, hey, I got to go. And at no time is he like looking around or going, hey, look, I love talking to you, I love meeting you, none of that stuff. Just he'll have this huge conversation with you and not pay attention to anybody that walks up. And then when you step off, next one that comes up, that's how much attention he gives to every single person that comes up. And I'm just like, it blows my mind. And that's the thing is, I see all these people on the other side of my YouTube channel. I have 650 subscribers, and it's like, if all 650 subscribers are like that, it's just it's game changers. You know what I'm saying? It's just game changers. Because in my life, you go to school and everything after school, everything, friendships die off. People go this way, people go that way, and you only end up with a few friends anymore. There's people that turned out, whatever, and you only have a friend or two, but it's like you go to these places like this, and there's all these people that you've been following, and when you meet them, they're just like, it's crazy. I don't know. I could sit here and talk about it all day long. It was such a good experience. But if anyone has a chance to go, SC Catahoulous, welcome. If anyone has a chance to go, do not hesitate whatsoever. If you're just going to look at stuff to maybe buy something, okay, go on the last day and go later in the day. Go, when there's a couple hours left or something, try to get best prices. But if you want to go see the shows, and Brett from Tanks was there again today. That dude was just super cool. we talked about, I had asked him. So I'll tell you guys, here's a story. You guys said I have some stories. I'm trying to think everything I can. But so I asked Brett, I said, hey, I said, now, can I ask you a question? He's like, yeah, sure. I said, okay, it's nothing dumb. I said, you just, some people don't get to ask somebody that's in the business and, makes money like you do and other people, we don't get to ask people in positions like your stuff like this. He's like, no, go ahead. I said, okay, so you remember, 10 years ago or whatever, the big thing was motorcycles. So they built the Shack bike, and you got, all these people doing biker build-offs and building $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 bikes. And these motorcycles are the cat's meow. Everyone wanted them. You had all these places that were making them. Now, half of them are out of business. People are just, the bikes are in junkyards. No one cares anymore. It was a fad. I said, now, my question to you is, you guys made all these big, huge tanks. And I brought up Tracy Morgan, the comedian. Now, they built that pool house with the sharks and stuff. And I said, now, you go to do something like that. I said, is it just rich people that you guys travel to around the world in Vegas and all that want this? And has it died out over the years? Has it become a fad? Like, did it get really huge and now it's starting to peter out? Because your show hasn't aired for 3 years, you haven't made anything new or anything like that. And he's like, really? No. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said that the rich people still want these big, extravagant tanks. I said, really? He's like, but back in the day, it was hobbyists. Hobbyists wanted these super nice acrylic tanks, expensive tanks. And then, it grew. So it went from hobbyists to, they got, richer people and then people wanted it just because it added flair to their house, or, they thought, oh, wow, that's cool. Let me get one. And, but then people move, and what if they sell the house and the tank gets taken? It's a whole bunch. But he said, no, he said that the tanks are sold all the time, that they were traveling all over the place. He went all over the world installing tanks. And it's not just your normal, in-depth, really serious hobbyist. It's all sorts of people that spend tons and tons of money on those tanks. So that was a good conversation we had. And like I say, is really sincere, and met as a girlfriend or whatever. She was really nice. Everybody was super nice, really, really cool. So I know I don't have a ton to bring you guys and all these stories, but there weren't like stories. All I can do is tell you how nice everybody was. I mean, I know that might not be the most exciting thing in the world, but that's what I have to report. I don't have a bad story to report. And it's not like I wanted to. I don't have a story saying, God, he really let me down, or she let me down. I thought they were really nice, and it's it. It's so don't ever think that going and seeing somebody that's on YouTube is a waste of time, because you can see them on YouTube, because it's not the same. If you got a chance to go. I think you would enjoy it so much. You could pick up little trinkets, little things that, maybe you get at a store, no problem. But like I said, the tweezers, the carbon fiber tweezers, that's some of the coolest stuff I've seen. So that's why we got those. Like I said, the signed shirts, TDS pen. Oh, and for people that are, it's over there, but the signed LRB posters, to me, those are things that can't be replaced. But like I said, the posters can be replaced, but to me, it's, I drove 5 hours one way to get them signed, bring them back. So they mean a lot to us, to put them in here and stuff like that, to add it to our ensemble. Stuff like that. And it wasn't like he was giving them away and they were pre-signed. you get to talk to him, meet him. He signs them right there. It was a lot to it. So, yeah, everyone's favorite booth. Well, there wasn't a lot. Now, oh man, I got a little video I'm going to post. Now, if we go saltwater, let's go saltwater first. Frags and all that, it's, they're great to look at. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about saltwater. There wasn't any, I don't want to get this wrong. There might have been a couple saltwater fish, but it wasn't like there was, like you could go there and buy tanks of saltwater. It was all frags and, everything for salt. I'm almost positive I didn't see any saltwater fish. No, I didn't anyways. But, oh, yes, I did. What I'm going to explain to you. They had a kitchen table there, all decked out, seats all the way around it, stuff, napkins, plates, silverware, everything. And in the center of the table is about 3 foot long, 4 foot long, was a clear, seamless tank. And it was a saltwater, and they had like the Nemos, the clownfish in there swimming around. And the water just comes and rolls right over the edge into the stones. And then it rolls all the way around to the other side of the tank, and it goes down to the sump below the table. So you can sit there and eat dinner and everything and sit here and watch the saltwater fish swim around on your kitchen table. And the water, that's how it filters, so you don't have any tubes. It just pukes it over, and then it comes up into the tank, and it cascades over. And then they had like light bulbs, large bulbs. I think Ed videoed it, but they got like big glass, like a light bulb, and it has like an LED thing, and it hangs. It looks like a light bulb hanging from the ceiling. They had bettas in them with some plants, little plants hanging out of it. It's just a little LED bulb. But that was cool. That's probably the coolest thing that I saw in the saltwater other than frags. Frags are super cool. I'm not a saltwater guy, so when I see all the colors, I'm like, wow, that's super cool. But once you see one, you've seen them all, in my opinion, because I don't do saltwater. But saltwater is gorgeous. But that was cool. That was the coolest thing of salt. But when it comes to favorite booth, it's just like like I said, all the YouTubers were in the back, so it was Flip's booth. Flip and LRB, because Flip was here, and then there was when you walked into Flip, everything he was selling was right here. Then to the right was where everybody sat. KG, Primetime, OFR, Oddball. Everybody's sitting here signing stuff, giving stuff away. And then they had the YouTuber wall, and then the YouTuber video area, where you YouTube the video, the live streams, where you did live streams. Well, then there's a black curtain beat right there. And then right on the other side of that black curtain was LRB. So the only reason that they were separated is because of the YouTuber video, where the live stream was. So if you watch when it's LRB, Flip, and SC Aquatics, when they're up there, if you look to the right side of Flip, there's lights behind it. That's LRB's booth right there. So if you had, if anything, it's the YouTuber booth, which is Flip and LRB. It's just they have a curtain separating them due to the fact that the YouTuber booth was there. It was the cat's meow, because all of us that hang out in here, all of us, we all hung out there. So, if you have a channel, you would let Rob. Oh, and then here's another thing. Like when I got there, this is another thing that lets you know how nice these, some of these people are. I got there, and Rob's the one who sets it up. Well, right when I walked in, Rob seen me. He's like, "Oh my God, did you get your creator's pass?" I was like, "Dude, I've been messaging you for 3 weeks." I said, I wasn't even supposed to be here because I had to spend $3,000 on my car. Oh my God. He's like, I was like, dude, I tried calling you, getting a hold of. He's like, what did you try to get a hold of? And then he said this one thing. I was like, yeah, that's how I was trying. He's like, oh no. He's like, get your phone out right now. I said, what? And he's like, I'm giving you my personal phone number. He's like, anything you need, just call me on that number. Okay. All right. Now I got the bat phone number. So that was, cool there. That's what I'm saying. It was just to see everybody and to see the niceness and the kindness, and it didn't matter what it was. It was like if you turned and looked, like I'd turn and look at, like, say, Chattanooga Ed, you'd be like, hey, what's up? And then we would just start having a conversation. Then KG Tropicals would come up, and then, somebody else would come up, and then it was just Peck Tech, he's got his, what is that? The little camera on the sticky thingy, it's, anyways, what was it, the 7 or 8 that he had? Might have been the 9. But, he was filming a bunch of stuff, and just talking to that guy is like, I don't know, you feel like you're around royalty or something talking to Peck Tech. He's just, that's what I'm saying. The vibes you get off people, you're just like, oh my God, where is this for real? And that's, I don't know. That's the opinion. Those are the opinions that I have of these people. So, if you ever get the chance to go, I think not only the show, but meeting the people. I mean, literally, I could care less about the show. Meeting other people was way better than the show. Way better than the show. And then the picture at the end. I can't wait to get a copy of the picture at the end because it shows all the people that I got to meet, that I've been, saying hello to for 2 years, 3 years. I've been saying hello to these people, and I finally thought that it was time enough, or I put in enough time to, show up and finally say hello. And it was worth every minute of it. So, please don't think that, it's not worth it because you can see them on YouTube all day. You'd be shorting yourself a great time and a great ability to meet someone that's so nice in your life, and to meet them. It's really cool. Any 503 says, anything you wish you had brought with you? Yeah. Like I said, I wanted to buy one of the cameras. God, I can't. Oh, Luke, he scares me. Damn it, not that. What do they call the GoPro? Yeah, I wanted a GoPro because I wanted to, wear the body thingy and just walk around all day and film everything, and then I could come in here, upload it all, and play it and break it up, and do everything, take out the slow spots, or when I was just walking around, there was nothing. Because, like, I have pictures. They had a, what's the fish with the big, huge heads like this? Me? No. But, come on, somebody's got to tell me. Great name, Tampax. Tampax, tamp it to the max with Tampax. That's funny. Shit. What is it? What the hell? What is it? Flower horn. Yeah, flower horn. Yeah. It just came to me before you said that. But they had this flower horn area with all these little ones to monstrous ones with the Noogle humps were huge. And that was the area that they were doing. I think they did the shrimp contest on, and then they did this little scaping where they would, I don't know, there maybe 5-gallon tanks or 10-gallon tanks or something. You'd scape them. But they had that was cool. The flower horns were cool. They had tons of stuff to buy, but it was just, a lot of it, most of it wasn't stuff that you could get. You could get it all in your store. But I think the biggest thing is, it's the saltwater, for saltwater people, frags and stuff. But then it would be like stuff like TDS pens and these the tweezers, the carbon fiber tweezers, stuff like that. Newer stuff on the market that you don't see in stores yet. That's why I showed everybody this guy's business card. So you guys, if you're interested in looking them up and seeing everything he had, check him out. It's good stuff. But Yep. So that would be it. Probably just the camera, the GoPro. Nothing else. I didn't need anything. I went there literally with nothing. I took $100. That's all I took. $100, and it cost me, I think, 50, right around 50 to fill up. I didn't even need. I had a little less than a half a tank, and then it was like 54 that I filled up in Chicago, and I got just a little less, or just over. I have like 3/8 of a tank of gas left. So you're looking at probably around $70, $80 in gas, and I spent $100 there easy. Like I said, 2 shirts was $60, and then Chattanooga Ed bought 3. I think it was $90. I can't remember what he paid, but yeah, probably just a GoPro. That'd be it. Like I said, I didn't take nothing with me. It was good because even carrying around a bag, buying stuff, I did my walkthrough first. Then I went and bought the shirts. I got a little bag for that. And then I went and met everybody, had everybody sign the shirts. Then I bought the stuff I wanted and then took everything out to the car and then actually drove my car way over to the doors and parked because, by that time the place was, slowing up. So I got a front row parking and then went back in and then hung out and then got TDS pen. Then we took the big picture and then I hopped in my car and went, got gas. And then on the way there, I didn't hit any toll roads. I went the way my phone took me. On the way back, I went the way my GPS brought me back. I hit 4 toll booths. I was like, this is crazy. It cost me like $10 to get back to Michigan through all the toll booths. So watch the way you go too. But all right, everyone. I hope my little story of Aquashella was entertaining. I hope it wasn't too boring. But it's time to get off here. Stayed on longer than I needed to because I got to get a whole bunch of stuff. I got to load my car up with tools and everything for work tomorrow. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for coming in and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys wanted to hear how it went, and I hope that maybe it interests some of you guys and gals to go yourself. I will, Pumpkin King. I will tell everyone you said hi, and tell the family we said hi too. So, and we just want to thank everybody at Aquashella that made our trip so cool, so much fun. And I don't know, Pumpkin King gets me interested enough. Maybe we'll go again in another state or something. But thanks for sharing. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. If you have not hit the thumbs up, could you please do that before you leave the stream? If you have not subscribed to our channel, would you please take a second and just hit that button, please? It means a lot to us. And thank you to my moderators, and thank you to all of our subscribers for everything you do. Every time you show up, it's the best. We love it when you guys show up and hang out with us. So thank you for enjoying my story and hanging out and listening to how good it went. And till next time, stay safe. And from Detroit, stay shrimpy. And remember, when you do your water changes, spit, don't swallow. All right, till next time. Peace.